John Beltran, Dave Urig, back from Beat Digger Stadium. And there's the handoff to Velasquez across the 30 to the 35-yard line, maybe the 36. The tackle was made over there by Connor Weiser.
You know, we're still not tackling him low. We had 3 guys wrap up around his waist, but he's so strong we couldn't bring him to the turf. And we're going to need somebody to fly in there and hit him in the knees and ankles.
The gain of 4 to the 36-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 6 to go. The quarterback, Walker, is going to hand it. No, he's going to keep it himself, run to his left across the 35 to the 40. Has a seam. He's down across the 40 to the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brett Bostrom made the tackle. An excellent play over there by the quarterback, Colt Walker.
Yep, just a lot of deception there. They showed ISO up the middle, but Walker did a good job of leaving it in Velasquez's belly before he pulled it out. He took off running around the end, and we had nobody over there.
It'll be 1st down for Bayfield at the 44-yard line. Game tied at 7 on the 3rd play of the 2nd quarter. Handoff to Velasquez, running right up the gut across the 45 to the 47. Connor Weiser made the tackle for the Beat Diggers.
Velasquez has already got 72 yards on 13 carries, and I'm going to run out of paper writing down all of his carries today because he's the workhorse.
Yeah, without a doubt. It will be 2nd and 7 for Bayfield at their own 47-yard line. Like you said, they're just going to try to tenderize the Beat Digger defense. Man in motion to the left, and Walker this time right up the middle. A big hole for Velasquez inside the 40, down at the 47. His knee was down, but it's a gain of 6. 3rd down and 1.
Boy, there must have been some good blocking up there on the line of scrimmage, and he shot through so fast our linebackers didn't see him run right past him.
Well, they just need 1 yard here. On 3rd and 1 from the Beat Digger 47-yard line. And there's the give to Velasquez, hit at the line of scrimmage, but he's got a 1st down at the 46. All he needed was 1. He just muscled his way. Bryant Woodward made the hit as we are inside of 10 minutes to go in the 2nd quarter, and the game is tied at 7.
But at least we hit him nice and low, you know. I don't know if we didn't get as good a spot as we thought they got, so the officials are going to go ahead and measure it. The officials out there holding the ball in spots so that it doesn't roll anywhere in this wind, and wait for the flags to get out there to see if he made it or not. But at least on that play, we had a nice low tackle, hit him nice and low to where he couldn't surge forward and drive off either foot.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm agent Greg Mullen is there. Let Greg Mullen work with you to get the discounts you desire and the coverage you need. State Farm agent Greg Mullen. That is a 1st down for Bayfield at the Beat Digger 46-yard line.
Yep, if they made it, they just made it by the nose of the football. And I'll tell you what, Bayfield's just going to come out. They're going to run option right and option left as much as they can. So far, they just like a lot of teams we play, they like to keep the football on their hash mark on their side of the field where we can't see it so well.
1st and 10 at the Beat Digger 46-yard line. And this give to Velasquez right up the middle, breaks out of a tackle inside the 45 towards the 40. Gain of 6, but Brett Bostrom made the tackle for Brush, and Bayfield now picking up where they left off a couple of drives ago, moving the ball down the field.
Yeah, they're just pounding the football at us, and their offensive line's getting off on the count pretty quick and putting our defensive line on our heels a little bit. Our linebackers are having a hard time flying up there and holding their ground.
2nd down and 4 from the 40-yard line. This time Walker is going to keep it himself, running left. 1st down inside the 35. He drives to the 32. It's a gain of 8. Brett Bostrom makes another tackle. He's all over the field, but they got to hit him a little bit earlier because Bayfield is looking to re-grab the lead as the ball's now at the 31-yard line.
Yeah, you're right. We're lucky to have Brett back there at that free safety to pick up those tackles, but as a defense, that's the last thing we want is our free safety to be our leading tackler.
For all of your title needs, visit Tim Weimer at Northern Colorado Title, 205 West Kiowa in Fort Morgan. 2nd down, check that. 1st down and 10 at the 31, give to, no, it's the quarterback again, Walker across the left side, as he was hit by Randy Baker inside the 30 to the 27. A gain of 4. 2nd down and 6 to go. This will be the 10th play of the drive for Bayfield, all on the ground with 8.5 to go in the opening half. Brush 7, Bayfield 7. They're back up to the line of scrimmage. from the 27 of Brush. The drive began at their own 32-yard line. Walker barking out the signals, man in motion. There's the gift to Velasquez. Or no, he's going to keep it himself again. Well, and then the ball is loose, but I think Bayfield jumped on it at the 26-yard line. Boy, they can fake out everybody, of course, including myself. That'll be a gain of 1. Bee Diggers were held up unless they said it was no fumble, but either way, it's 3rd down and 5. Bee Diggers now in a position where they can stop this Bayfield team. Again, quickly up to the line of scrimmage. With 7:45 to go second quarter, deadlocked at 7. They've got to get to the 21. Velasquez, the lone setback. 3rd and 5. Walker is going to hand it off to Velasquez. He's well short of the first down. I think he only got a yard. It looked like Felix Calderon made the first hit. And Randy Baker behind him, a gain of 1. 4th and 4, 4-down territory from the Bee Digger 25-yard line. Big play in this game already, Dave.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what Bayfield goes with. We've been falling for those fakes where the quarterback keeps it and runs around the edge. We have to make sure our defensive ends are ready to tackle that quarterback.
And I think we had an official stop the clock momentarily. He'll restart. 4th and 4 for the Bee Digger 25-yard line. Walker has kept it himself 2 or 3 times on this drive. And this time he'll hand off to Velasquez. He's got a first down. Inside the 20-yard line, running across the left side to the 19. Kyle Rosenbrog made the play, but it's a gain of 6, and the Bayfield drive continues.
Yeah, 92 yards now for Velasquez. And I'll tell you what, Bayfield doesn't care if they get a first down in 1 try or if it takes them 4 tries. They're just going to go after it. And there they are. They're already back up on the line of scrimmage to go again. And like I said, Coach Hahn, he doesn't have much decision-making to make. He just runs option left every single time.
1st and 10 from the Bee Digger 19-yard line. Walker's going to hand it off to Velasquez up the middle to the 5. Touchdown. Right up the gut, 19 yards away for Aaron Velasquez. And Bayfield leads 13-7 on that run, the second touchdown of the game for Velasquez.
He ran straight up and down right through that A gap, or maybe it's right behind his guard, but irregardless, there's nobody there to make the tackle. Nobody touched him. He ran straight ahead. He didn't jive right or jive left.
Now the extra point to be attempted by T.J. Pazel is up. That line drive is going to be inside the right upright. It's good. 6:38 to go second quarter in this 2A semifinal. Bayfield 14, Brush 7 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. John Beltran back at Bee Digger Stadium, a 13-play, 68-yard drive in over 5 minutes. Aaron Velasquez from 19 yards out. It's a 13-7 lead, and that's a deep kickoff, and it goes into the end zone from Pazel. Bee Diggers will have the football at their own 20-yard line. 5 minutes and 23 seconds officially on that drive.
On their kickoff, their orange tee, they don't have to use a holder to hold the ball there for them, so the ball's just sitting there. And I think having to use the holder is what's keeping Cardenas from being able to kick the ball off very well.
And let's see if the Bee Diggers can utilize the passing game like they did on that last drive, a one-play 36-yard drive. It was just the pass to Brett Bostrom. That's what got the Bee Diggers on the board. Garcia and Weiser in the backfield. 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. In motion to the left is Blake. There's a toss left to Garcia looking for a block across the 20 along the sideline to the 25. Then he's dragged down, and there's going to be a late hit, looks like on Bayfield, as Garcia was tackled well out of bounds by Pazel as he got to the 25. They should give him an extra 15 if that's what we're seeing correctly here, Dave.
Yeah, if they hit him, he was clearly out of bounds, and Pazel went ahead and finished him off and took him to the turf.
And this will be a dead ball personal foul as they're motioning against Bayfield. So the Bee Diggers will have the football 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line, just past the 40-yard line. With 6:32 to go second quarter in this 2A semifinal. They'll officially mark it at the 41, and Bayfield leading 14-7. Bee Diggers have responded all season anytime they've given up a touchdown. Weiser and Garcia remain in the backfield. On 1st and 10 from the 41, in motion to the right is Blake. Tormolin hands it off to Weiser running right, and he's got a yard, and that's it, to the 42. The initial hit was made by Michael Hawkins. 2nd down and 9. B-Diggers need more than that, that's for sure.
Well, we're still just having a hard time figuring out what our offense is going to be, but that happens when you've only had 8 offensive plays in the whole game.
2nd down and 9 for Brush at their own 42-yard line. Albo is now the receiver to the left. On the inside slot is Blake. Blake is now in motion to the right. Tormolin on the bootleg right, across the 45 to the 50-yard line, along the sideline. He hurdles a defender inside the 45 to the 40. A nifty run by Mitch Tormolin. It's a gain of 18 and a B-Digger first down.
Just a huge bootleg. He had everybody fooled, and then some great blocking out there on that side. Even their defensive end was facing the inside of the field and trying to fight his way into that fake trap that we had there. And just a good play there by Tormolin as he hit the ball on his hip with his right hand.
Weiser's going to check out, and Tyler Carter will check in. 1st and 10 for Brush at the Bayfield 40-yard line. With 5.5 to go in the second. Bayfield 14, Brush 7 on 2 Aaron Velasquez runs. The B-Diggers have a 36-yard touchdown pass from Mitch Tormolin to Brett Bostrom. In motion to the left is Blake. There's the give. Running left is Carter. He lowers his shoulder inside the 40 to the 38-yard line. That's going to be a tough 2. Justin Brisky made the tackle. 2nd down and 8 to go for the B-Diggers.
You know, the Diggers, when they run the football against this defensive line of Bayfield, you know, that's a strong defensive front. Boy, they get a big surge up there, and they're hard to move backwards. But one thing that's going to help us if we're not being tentative and not stutter stepping and just hitting the hole hard.
2nd down and 8 to go for the Bayfield 38-yard line. Albo's the receiver to the right. The setbacks are Carter and Lee. There's the give to Carter running left. He's wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, hit in the backfield actually. And looked like Seth Posse made the tackle. He's not even on the roster, but he missed quite a few games to begin the year. And he made the play there. 3rd and 9 for Brush at the Bayfield 39. And by the time the ball is snapped for this 3rd down play, there'll be 4 minutes to go in the opening half. Bayfield 14, Brush 7.
Posse came all the way from the back side to make that tackle. He was the defensive end on the far side, and he actually ran him down from behind.
On 3rd and 9 at the Bayfield 39-yard line. Will Tormolin pass on this play? It's going to be a bootleg left, but he's going to be taken down. It's essentially a sack. It was read beautifully, a 6-yard loss, and read over there by Robert Westbrook at the 45-yard line. And for the B-Diggers, they'll have to punt on this 4th and 15.
And he's just a defensive tackle, so it's not like they're blitzing the linebacker or anything. He's just charging straight ahead and running past our offensive lineman.
Well, the B-Diggers actually going to go for this. I mean, this is I think you've got to play field position, but it looks like they're going to take a gamble. 4th and close to 15 at the Bayfield 45-yard line with 3:18 to go in the second quarter, trailing by 7. Tormolin is back to throw, trying to set up a screen. He'll set it up over the middle. It's incomplete. Weiser was well covered. And Weiser thought he was interfered with, but there's no flag. And Bayfield takes over with excellent field position. And Dave, regardless of whether he was interfered with or not, I mean, I think you've got a question going for it there and not forcing Bayfield into a much longer field.
Well, I'll tell you what, you got to give Posse plenty of credit. He stood right there by Weiser. Weiser was waiting for that screen pass, and he wasn't fooled at all.
1st and 10 for Bayfield with 3:10 to go in the opening half at their own 44s where they'll mark it. And the B-Diggers look like they gained a yard on an incompletion. Bayfield has all 3 timeouts remaining, and there's the handoff to Velasquez across the 45. He dives to the 47, a gain of 3. Felix Calderon grabbed him around the ankles. And Bayfield doesn't take much time in the huddle anyway, but the B-Diggers cannot allow Bayfield to score here before halftime and then get down by 2 touchdowns, knowing that this is a ball control offense. 2nd down and 7 for Bayfield at their own 47-yard line. Receiver split to the left and right. Colt Walker will hand it off to Velasquez. He dives across the 50 to the 49. Gaining 4 yards, Ethan Brost made the tackle. And Felix Calderon gets off the bottom of the pile. 3rd and 3 to go, and Bayfield's going to make this 4-down territory. with 2:22 to go in the first half, leading Brush 14-7 on touchdown runs of 10 and 19 yards from Velasquez. 3rd and 3 at the Bee Digger 49. Quarterback Walker. Bee Diggers moved but did not jump. They did not go off sides. Now we're under 2 minutes to go. Walker will hand it off to Velasquez right at the stick. He runs right up the middle to the 46-yard line, 46 and a half. That's going to be short of a first down. They'll give him officially 2 yards, but it's 4th and less than half a yard to go. And they more than likely will go for it. What they need to do is force Bayfield into passing, because that clock is not working towards Bayfield's favor right now. They've got all 3 timeouts, but only 1:27 to go before the break, and they've got to avoid a long run here. They're taking a lot of time in the huddle. I wonder if they're going to let the clock run down and take a timeout, and that would be the logical thing. They're nowhere near getting this play off with 1:13 to go, and they're going to call the timeout with 1:12 to go, their first timeout, with Brush trailing Bayfield 14-7 right here on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. John Beltran, Dave Urich back from Bee Digger Stadium. It is going to be 3rd and 1, make it 4th and 1. Quarterback sneak, first down for Walker. He just took a quick snap, went right up the middle from the 47 to the Brush 43. It's a gain of 4. They'll stop the clock for the movement of the chains as the drive continues with 1:06 to go. Bee Diggers have got to stop them right now. The ball's actually at the 42. That's a 5-yard sneak. And they re-roll the clock from the Bee Digger 42. Walker is going to hand off to Velasquez on the right side. He's got 3 yards. They're going to say his knee was down at the 40-yard line. Gain of 2. Ethan Brose made the tackle. This is big defensively for the Bee Diggers. The clock is now inside of 40 seconds to go, and the football is sitting at the 40-yard line. Yeah, they might throw here, Dave, because they don't have too much time left. Inside of 30 seconds to go on 2nd down and 7 to go from the Bee Digger 40. Walker's going to pitch it right. There's a flag down, and that's going to be against Bayfield for an illegal motion, or a false start, I should say.
Yep, we got a good break on that play. You know, one thing interesting about Walker, he comes up there like he's making some audible calls up there on the line of scrimmage, and he was motioning out to his receiver clear out there on the left side in front of the Bayfield bench. I thought he was going to throw the ball out there.
On 2nd down and 12 from the 45-yard line with 12 seconds to go before the break, and rolling left is Walker. He'll throw underneath. The pass is incomplete for Velasquez at the 42. Only 7 seconds remaining. And this, Dave, is where a passing game, just when you don't have it, you know, this is where it kills you, because the Bee Diggers now will take the second half kickoff unless Bayfield can throw one up and score right before the break.
Yep, it's definitely in our favor to keep them wanting to throw the football. But right now, if you're Bayfield, you have no need. As they've got Aaron Velasquez with 23 carries already. Alec Rodriguez has 2 carries, and Walker's got 9 carries. So they've just run the football like crazy today.
It is 3rd down and 12 from the Bee Digger 45. This could be the final play of the half. 2 receivers out to the left. Walker on the pitch left to Velasquez, swinging it to the outside of the 40-yard line, along the sideline to the 30. Then he's knocked out of bounds, but that's the end of the opening half. And they'll mark the football at the 27. So it's a gain of 18 for Velasquez to end the first half. We're at the break with a score. Bayfield 14, Brush 7 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com.